straight. Come on, drift. We should try actually drift mode.
Like it's so, like I've been on a few tracks, but like the size of this is just...
The new Assetto Corsa EVO update has been recently released that traditionally wise features lots of new updates such as new cars, KTM crossbow, GT2, GT4, new racetrack Kyalami, new infotainment, entertainment, functionality features, physics, you name it. And we are right now looking at one of the cars that is also new, the Golf 8R. Today we're going to do things slightly differently. I'm going to drive this car, of course, but I'm also going to show you how it stacks up against its real life car. And recently I had James Pumphrey from Speed X-Donut visit me, and I took him out for a recon lap around the Nürburgring.
Like I've been on a few tracks, but like the size of this is just...
That lap was in a track speeds Golf 8R, but with a couple of mods. Of course, I've also driven stock Golf 8R on the Nürburgring, and it is quite an interesting car to drive, and it's actually quite, maybe I would say, frustrating without the mods. Yes, because stock alignment, stock tires, stock ESC and functionality features make it quite a handful car to drive. And most hatefully, the stock steering wheel that automatically engages steering wheel heating. Maybe not automatically, but as a driver, you're pretty much certain you're gonna hit this. Speaking of the steering wheel, shout out to Fanatec, one of my main partners for racing the Nürburgring. If you're looking for upgrading your sim racing gear or getting new one, check out the affiliate link in the video description, and also use the extra discount code that you will find there for your new gear. By the way, Fanatec and ourselves are also running a new livery challenge. You can develop new or design new livery for our race car, and we will probably rock it. I think that's the whole point, that we're gonna rock the coolest livery that you guys design. Anyway, back to Assetto Corsa, my favorite and best Nordschleife simulator. So let's try out the Golf 8R as it is in Touristenfahrten and start. There are a couple of very cool infotainment features now also available in EVO. One of them, which is unfortunately still not there, you cannot switch off damage. So for people like me who like to go on the limit, over the limit, and just continuously lap, damage control is not there. But what is there are, you have different performance modes. So for example, with the Golf 8R, you have drift mode, you have Nürburgring mode, you have just a normal mode. So when we swap it, you see on the right, you see drift mode, sport mode, but we are going for Nürb mode. TC, we're gonna switch off. ESC, we're gonna keep on. Electrics, you can also do left indicator, right indicator. You can probably do hotkey mapping, so when you do multiplayer, you could actually do TF simulator and indicate left and right, and have also hazard lights, etc. So I guess let's proceed. We can also actually change the screen. Let's see, where is it? Rain light, display page. So let's go like the actual Golf. All right, let's proceed with our lap. As mentioned, it's always important to have your steering wheel straight. So let's proceed straight. Usually I put third gear and go past the cones so I have maximum acceleration. But now to compare the speed with the lap that I've done with James from Speed, let's see how accurate it is. So we were exiting and on the gas. This sounds quite modified for the Golf. I mean, I know it had a Krapovich's exhaust. We're doing 200 kilometers per hour, which is pretty much identical what we were doing with James, even though James was there as a passenger, but we had also lighter Golf. I must tell you, so if you drive this car in EVO and you're gonna say, oh, this feels so numb, EVO has completely missed the physics. Guys, I can tell you they nailed the physics. The stock Golf 8R drives like a bag of feathers. For PG guided content, let's call it that way. If you remember one of my last year's video, or year, maybe even year before that, when I drove the car in its stock form for the very first time, I think I told you that it's one of the worst handling cars. It's just so soft, and the car that I have driven didn't even include the Nürburgring mode, but it was so unpredictable and so like understeery and nothing happening. So I think EVO has done a phenomenal job of replicating that, because this is exactly how the car drives, the stock car. When you start putting different tires on, alignment, of course, the car does become something different. But as of now, I would say we're pretty close to the real thing. Schwerenkreuz. Ooh, that was actually quite a nice compression feeling, because actually, as of now, it also supports full force of fan attack, which is extra. Well, yeah, well, lap invalidated. Ooh. Because I've done a proper off-road thing. I guess at this point we might as well go straight to Adenauer Force. Should we be a bit more naughty? La, 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 la. So in real car, yeah. Actually, the speeds are very close. So performance number-wise, some pops and bangs. I want to say, let's go here straight. Opa. Shortcut, because we have all-wheel drive, so why not? Yeah, so performance-wise, everything is very close to the real car when it comes to acceleration, and definitely, as mentioned, handling. This very soft understeer. Come on. Whoa! Do you see? So usually the car would actually start sliding to the outside, but thanks to the very understeery properties of the 8R, actually even during the slide it started understeering. But yeah, otherwise everything is as is. Come on. So I wonder what kind of a lap time can we do with it. So funnily enough, I remember when Assetto Corsa announced that the Golf 8R is going to be in the game, one of the comments was like, why would you put Golf 8R, because the GTI is already in there? I think it's perfect, because if you are in the market for the Golf 8 and you're thinking, which car should I get? The R with all-wheel drive, more horsepower, or GTI with just front-wheel drive? You will find out that the GTI is a much more agile, a much better car to drive. But if you don't care about it, maybe you do prefer a bit of understeer, a bit of sluggish feeling. Who knows? Oh, that was too ambitious. That was too ambitious. That was way too ambitious. Well, let's see how much we can drive with the broken car. We're gonna have some vibration of the bonnet. I think one of the next updates should be is if the bonnet could fly off and hit your windshield. Come on, drift. We should try actually drift mode. That would have been a perfect opportunity. Since we crashed anyway, let's let's swap it and see how much drifto we can do. So electronics, oh, there's a yellow panel, look at that, I've never seen that before. So we are going to drift mode. So hopefully it gives us some drifting. So there's actually some wheel spin happening. Let's see what's gonna happen. And we're also out of the alignment, so we're having the wheel completely not straight, but let's crash once again for the good measure. The car is definitely more oversteery now, but then again we're also fully crashed. So for the sake of comparison of this video, let's try to do it again. Yellow light. Oh, there are some people with hats. We're still in drift mode, everything is off. So if we go now on yes. It's very ambitious, but it's actually drifting. And it's actually, wow! I mean, I can do some Formula Drift stuff. You will see soon some Formula Drift action with me and James. Alright. I think this pretty much concludes it. When it comes to the Golf 8, the physics have been definitely nailed. Because, as mentioned, the stock car literally drives like this. I may sound quite critical, but maybe I'm spoiled, let's call it like that. So it is exactly as the real car. And now I think maybe let me show you how a more track-oriented car is driving. So see how James's first lap was with me, a bit of a recon lap with him. So enjoy the lap. So as you see, I just used my lap ticket, tapped it, and we're on the track, and that's all you need. Yeah. Slovenia license plate. So we are now on the world's longest straight when it comes to the straight. So in the past it used to be Le Mans, but they added roundabouts in the early 90s, so it's not that straight anymore. Always need to watch out for cars ahead. As you see, he has no idea what he's doing. So
how many times do you think you've circled this track?
How many times what, sorry?
Do you think you've gone around this track?
I would say around 10,000 or so.
Wow.
So yeah, unfortunately our GoPro went, but luckily we have Draggy, so we can show the GPS speed, it's no problem. And we do have this stupid front assist, so that's kind of frustrating. I thought it was turned off, but maybe not completely then.
Dude.
So the beauty of this track is that it combines. Why is the DC completely on and steering wheel heating is on and everything? This is like proper Volkswagen experience.
Yeah, it's like a street car.
It's so frustrating. Where's the seat heating, steering wheel heating? So when we go to vehicle, we have some. Well, we're supposed to be in race mode. I don't know why it's not like. So can we like switch it off? So we're not allowed to overtake.
Okay.
On the right side, this is why I cannot do it. The guy I had done it, he doesn't care. But if someone sees me, we're gonna get banned.
So what happens there? You get like a ticket or?
Not really. They just might ban you for the day, and. Yeah, so the beauty of this track is it combines everything. Like we had some twisty bits, we have now a high-speed section where you would need power and lots of aero if you want to go fast through this section. So we're doing like 150 miles per hour through here. Luckily we have a good setup. And
this is sick, dude. I mean, just the scale of it is insane.
It is.
Like, it's so, like, I've been on a few tracks, but like the size of this is just
it's
mind-blowing.
massive. It's like what, 13 miles, 20.832 kilometers.
Yeah,
Lots of elevation changes
that are like 1.8 miles.
Yeah, we have here again another collection of cars. We have your favorite Renault Megane RS from France.
I love seeing the French ones.
Yeah. And a Boxster with a Renault Twingo, also from France. We have a whole French delegation here. So as you see, you have lots of blind corners. A bit of understeer because the tires are getting hot now. And it's very important to know the track, because it's not important how you take one corner, it's how the track evolves afterwards and what you do after that. So we're almost halfway through the track. This section is called Miss Hit Miss because you need to miss the first one, aim for the second curb, then let go the last one. This is the slowest section of the track called Veerseifen. We have a proper 190E with a historic license plate. Followed.
Yeah, I love the 190 in your shop.
Yeah.
Like, it's a very proper ring car.
So this is halfway through the track now.
Oh, wow.
So we've done a half. And we now reach the lowest section of the track, and from now the track starts climbing.
Okay.
So ahead of us is Lauda Links, where Niki Lauda crashed in 1976.
Oh, wow.
Which was also the last F1 race. It was not because of that, they already agreed not to do it anymore, but it was like the final stamp.
And why is that?
Because it's very dangerous for fast cars. As you see, you don't have any runoff areas.
Right.
If you crash, you're in the barrier directly. There's a bit of grass, and that's it. And not only that, you have very few places where you can station emergency service. If something happens, it's going to take a while until ambulance gets to you. Still better than on public roads.
Oh, for sure.
Because they're still here close by and on standby. But in general, have a Dark Horse, which has unfortunately 50 horsepower less than a US version because of all the emissions. So I need to have like what you call it, the OPF filters, all kinds of fancy exhaust things, and less power.
Would you say that you see more American cars here recently?
Yeah, I'd say so. I'd say so. And now comes the world's famous carousel, including the front assist that kicks in, and the traction control will not like this, so we need to switch it off again. So proper Golf R for racing, for motorsport, and so yeah, we'll get there.
Well, it's pretty impressive that you're just like scrolling through menus at speed.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, usually when we're racing, like imagine racing GT3 Cup, so 500 horsepower, aero, full slicks, and you're in a convoy of race cars because you're all equally balanced in terms of power and driver skill, and you're in a train of cars, and it's a multi-class racing because you have also other GT3s which are faster than you. You have also slower, proper shitboxes even, and you're fighting. Ahead of you are slow cars that you need to use your brain to calculate their movement, how you're going to get in between. You're being chased by other cars, and you're also at the same time being almost overtaken by even faster cars. You need to calculate all of that you maintain the pace, will not crash, do not create any dangerous situations. So racing here requires a lots of prep, and not so much the driver's skill as much as the mental preparation and the stamina. So you can do
stamina,
all of that.
I imagine, is crazy. I mean, it's like eerie how, you know, because it's in sort of a production car, how easily we're having a conversation, and like, because I've watched you drive so often, I'm like totally confident in your ability.
Yeah.
And so it just feels like we're driving to work.
Exactly.
But we're going like 150 miles an hour.
Yeah, but the thing is, like 5 years ago, you had the second exit and entrance permanently open. So what I would do back then, I would actually in the evenings go do half a lap, get off there, do my groceries, and then continue, come back half a lap again.
With a trunk full of groceries.
Yeah, so it's those were the good days.
That's awesome.
But yeah, so we almost completed our lap.
I mean, it's beautiful.
It is.
And it's like we were driving, we like went and did a shot in front of the sign earlier, and I told the guys, I was like, you know, like I'm not surprised at how much I love it here, but it's like, if you've never been to the Nürburgring, you should go.
Yeah.
And I'm sure like that's not new news to your audience, but it really is unlike anything else in the world.
It is.
Like it's such a spectacle, and it's, I mean, for guys like me and guys like us and guys who watch my channel, like it's just like, everything's so tidy.
Yes.
And well put together and well maintained, and just all the cars around here, whether they're high power or low power, whatever, are just like so clean. And
it's also nice paradox in some way, because Europe is like, you know, land of rules, especially Germany. Everything is by the rules. But when you look at what we're having here, it's a Wild West. Yeah. It's everyone pretty much can do whatever as long as you're doing by the rules.
Right, but the rules allow you to safely push the limits of this thing. And without all the rules, this could not exist.
Yeah, and at the same time, this is also the reason why we need to take care of this place and make sure to preserve it, because unfortunately, like, I'll just do a parade lap for you so you can see the car park. Unfortunately, last few years we have quite some trouble with people who like to take racing to the streets here, do like takeovers.
How? Why would you do like?
No, exactly. Exactly. You're right here, but
that's a public road.
Yeah, and people do burnouts, pops and bangs and donuts for I don't know what. And of course, you know, when the government sees that, they're like, oh, that's because of the Nürburgring. We need to, well, make sure limit that. And they're not gonna go to the cause. They're gonna go to the most convenient, whatever fits their public agenda. So, yeah, hopefully people gonna chill out and actually take the racing to the racetracks, or leave their stuff back home, because it's mostly foreigners that come here and do the stuff, and that's why I don't understand. Why do you need to come to the Nürburgring to be a total douche about it?
Right.
Oh yeah.
It's just a total misunderstanding of what it is.
Yeah.
And if you're doing that stuff, then you're not about that life.
Yeah.
You're a poser.
Yep. Oh, look at that. What kind of plate is that? That was like almost US.
Yeah.
There are actually quite some people who ship their cars.
They ship them from the US to drive them here? That makes sense.
You maybe seen the Corvette in our shop from US?
Yeah.
The red one, it just got shipped to us.
You guys are doing the aero.
Yeah, we're doing some work on that, and the owner is coming next week actually, so we're gonna do some driving on track.
So you'll put all the aero on his car, and then you'll ride with him?
Yeah, and then he ships it back, and he's gonna be hopefully happy.
Yeah.
So how was your first lap?
Dude, it was amazing. Like I said, it's like nothing else. Because it is such an iconic racetrack. But
a stretch.
No way. That guy's not going to drive it out there.
Oh, he is.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
You're allowed to take everything on. Only over the last couple of years, a few things have been banned. From last year on, no more motorcycles.
Okay.
Which I do believe is the right decision.
Yeah.
It's not good or bad, it's the right one, because this place, with cars at the same time, it was really dangerous. The pickup trucks are banned as well.
Okay.
Heavy vehicles, everything that classifies as a truck pretty much, is not allowed. And that's it. But for the rest, you can do everything and anything.
So I like the rules that make sense. I mean, it is such a weird dichotomy, because it is, like, you're on there and it feels like a racetrack, but it also feels very much like a road.
Yeah.
You know, like I was at Paul Ricard a few months ago, and like that's like, you know, barriers and just cement, and like here you're driving through the countryside,
Yep.
but just going super fast, and then there's banked turns.
Exactly. All the bumps and jumps and all that
I mean,
stuff.
there's really, I mean, it's like the coolest. It's the coolest place in the entire planet.